What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Money Mark J back with another video, back with another update. And first off, I like to start by saying thank you for all those who subscribe, who's been commenting, who's been rating. I do appreciate it. Keep it up. And let's get into the video. Let's get it done. So as you guys can see, I did tested my water, and I've been playing around with the sump. But this update, we made some changes. Let's see what we've done to the tank. There we go. I finally added some rock to the tank. I think I've added enough for right now. I probably can add a little bit more if I wanted to, but I think this is good enough right now. I'm thinking about the corals in the future. I don't want them to grow, or I don't want too much rock to where corals are growing out of the tank. I mean, I do want corals to grow, but I want them to have a lot of room. And of course, also the fish to have a lot of room. But this is, all the rock that you see here is rock from my 150. Aquascape came out okay. Kind of a look I was getting, but you know, I just put something together, and I'm pretty happy with it. Got some caves, got some holes for fish, surface stars, whatever you may have it. But I don't know how much weight it is, but it's good enough. I'm happy with it. And also you can see some chromies swimming around. I got 5 of them. 5 chromies swimming around. I got one, man. He's like the captain. See if I can get him on here. This guy right here, man. You can already tell, if you guys can see, looks like he's already been in a fight. See his top fin a little bit, how it's like jagged. When he puts his fin up, you'll see it. But I call him Spiky, man, because when he's mad or pissed off, man, he raises that fin and it looks like he's bitten off and he just looks retarded. But anyway, he's like the ringleader of all the chromuses. And I've added these in yesterday, so they're still living. So, you know, I had to get some fish in there to start everything out. And I'm pretty happy with the chromuses. Hopefully they'll grow to be big, and I don't know, I might add a couple more. I might just keep it at 5. I'm happy with 5, but if I can add 2 more, 7, so you know they'll school a little bit more. They look more of a group, or they look more like a group. But yeah, I got the chromuses in there. I also got 25 hermit crabs. They're all scattered around, as you can see. I grabbed some from my 150, and I also bought some. So altogether I have 25 in there. There's one of the guys right here. It's a whole slew of them. There's one right here. Pretty cool. I bought some snails yesterday too, and these snails are killing me. Look at these snails. They spend more of the time outside of the water than inside the water. I found one on my carpet. So I don't know. I'm thinking about this. I'll leave them in there, but I need some better snails to get some of this algae off the back glass. But we'll see what happens. Also, as you guys can see, I've extended the I guess you call it the flow accelerator pipe. It was kind of short with the flow accelerator tip at the end of it, which I took off. But I extended it so and I have it going toward the back of the glass, facing toward the back. See if you get a better shot how it's facing. And I have that maxi jet facing the front of the glass, so it's like the current is going around in a circle if you look at it, which is pretty cool, which is what I wanted, and I'm happy with that. I also put one of these guys on here. The guys are looking at this, probably like, what is this? This is what you call a check valve. Marine Depot has them online for like 22, 24 bucks. And what this guy does is, the purpose of this is, as water comes from my pump and goes up, it pushes a little spring up so water can go through to the top of the tank. If in case of an emergency where the pump cuts off, when the water drains back down, the little spring, or the little I guess you'd call lever inside of this that's being pushed up to the water, as soon as the water starts pushing up, it comes back down, which causes then all of the water to stop going through to the pump. Excuse me. So that's what that does. It's a check valve, and it stops the water. It stops a lot of the backflow, which is a good thing. So I'm happy with that. Got that for like $8 from Lowe's, and so I put that on. It works really good. I don't have a lot of water flowing back into my sump, so I get to put my water level higher in my sump. As you guys can see, that's the line. I've moved the line up here. I need to right up there, water line. Just like the minimum I wanted. This is like the maximum, and I'll write it up on there so I can keep it there. So yeah, some of the changes that I made. I also put my red serpent star in here. You guys can see him. That's his tentacles right there. I put him in here. I'm going to be putting the green one in also. I put the big green one in here, and the reason why I put these in here is because I bought a porcupine puffer fish, which is a cool fish, but I know the porcupine puffers and the starfish kind of don't get along. I guess you could say the porcupines will nibble on the starfish and eat them. So I'll be moving the green brittle star, the bigger one, in here also. So that's what I got going on so far inside the tank. So I'm happy with how everything is going. Everything is good so far. To the water quality, my phosphate still at 0.05, and I got a new TDS meter in the other day, and I got a video about that. I tested my water, and it showed that my TDS was at 10 ppm for my RLDI unit that I'm using. But good looking New York Stilo, he commented on my video, and he suggested that I test my water coming straight out of my RLDI unit, and instead of, because I have my water coming into a trash can, and I just took the water out of the trash can and tested it like that. But he suggested that I use the water out of my RLDI unit and test that, and when I tested the water coming out of that, it was 0 ppm. So my trash can is causing me to have phosphate issues in my tank. So I'm going to be switching that out. I did some shopping today, looking for trash cans, pricing on them. They're pretty expensive, just for a trash can, but hey, you gotta do what you gotta do, right? So I'll be getting a new trash can to hold my water. But I'm glad it's not my RDI filters or membranes that I have to replace. I just put that money into a trash can. So phosphate is still at the same level, and I also have my raw phos coming in the mail. That's why I don't have this phos band reactor hooked up yet. When it gets in, I'll do a video and an update on that stuff when it comes in. It should be in the next couple of days. So I'll be running that to clear all my phosphates. Ammonia's at 0, nitrite at 0, nitrate at 0, which is excellent. That's good. pH is on a little downside. I'm kind of confused about that. And the reason why, because my alkalinity is at 8, which is, I want to bump it up to 10, so I'll be dosing for a little bit of alkalinity. My calcium is good. It's at 420. I'm happy with that. And my magnesium is the problem. My magnesium, excuse me, sorry about that. My magnesium is at 1480, which is pretty high. So what you want your calcium to be 3 times, you want your magnesium to be 3 times your calcium. So my calcium is 420, and if I do everything correctly, my magnesium should be 1260, but it is at, like I said, 1480. So that's a problem that we have right there. Now I'm gonna do a 5-gallon water change after I'm done with this video, just to bring it down a little bit. And I'm gonna dose, put a little bit of alkalinity. I have a 2-part dosing to be ionic, as you guys saw, so I put a little bit of alkalinity, a little bit in there, plus a little bit of calcium. I don't want to really, raise my calcium, so I'll put like the minimum requirements of calcium in there, but I'll put a little bit more alkalinity in there, so they can buffer each other out, and I can raise my my alkalinity. But my pH was like on the extremely low side, but my alkalinity and magnesium is good, but my magnesium is high, and I'm not sure. I was doing some research, but I still got to do some more research. But my pH dropped, so I don't know if my magnesium gets too high, pH drops. I know pH is affected by all these 3. So in the time being, I just dosed it with the Super Buffer DKH, just 1 tablespoon. I'm gonna see how that goes. see how it worked. You know, I put that in already, 1 tablespoon. So I'll test my pH again tomorrow and see if it raised any. But before I dose the alkalinity part with my bionic, I'm gonna check the pH tomorrow with dosing this and see what it reads. See what happens. I'm just trying to get my pH up a little bit. But anyway, yeah. So that's basically it, man. The tank is finally thriving. I got life in it. It's looking good. Also, I didn't mention to you guys, it's changed. I used to have 2 overflow boxes up here. I only have 1. Took 1 out. The reason being because it was taking up a lot of space where the rock was at, which is like right in this area. And when I was looking at the flow going into the tank, I didn't see a difference. Like, I didn't see to where having 2 of them made the water leave the tank faster. Even when I had the pump on full blast, this ball valve opened up to shoot water back into my tank. The tank was filling up too fast and it wasn't dropping down to the sump fast enough. And that was with 2 overflow boxes. So I was like, what's the point of having 2 when it doesn't even want to, you know, it can't handle that much flow. So I took it out and we're good. I have more space. And what I've done was I took it out. I took it apart from the union right there. I just unscrewed it, and I put some tape over it just to prevent any dust or anything going in that hole. And if I need to use it again, I'll take the tape off and hook it back up. I don't think I'll be having to use it again. And 1 overflow box is good enough, man. More room in the tank is better. So that's it. So 55 gallons coming along good. I still got to do some work on my 150, but this is just a little update on everything that I have. Like I said, I do appreciate you guys commenting and rating the videos and subscribing. Keep it up. Next thing I'll be doing after a couple of weeks, I'll be adding my my yellow tank from my 150 over here to this tank. I'll put them in. I want to see how the chromuses do first, of course. But I do want a tang in the reef tank, and I'll be putting him in so he can clean up some of the algae or anything that happens, you know, hair algae, bubble algae, or whatever. Kind of keep the tank clean, you know what I'm saying, for me. And then from there we'll go on to buying new stuff. Hopefully I got some stuff coming in soon that I'll be buying. I told my wife what I wanted for Christmas so far, which is an auto top-off system, so we'll see what happens with that. But just the FYI, I did take my corals out of my tank, my 150, and took them up to the fish shop. So the 150 now has no corals in it except the green star polyps. And these guys came with the rock. I mean, I didn't want to really cut them off, so I just left them on there. I just let them thrive, you know. They grow well. But yeah, so this is the 55-gallon update. Hope you guys liked it. Got a lot of stuff coming in the future. Next video, I'll be hooking up the phosphine reactor and putting some media in there and seeing how it does. Alright? Guys, be good. Holler at me. Take care. I'll let y'all later. Peace.